What's going on? This is the first live segment of Real Talk with Anomaly. If you follow me on Facebook or Twitter, you know I post a lot of good messages. I search the internet for the best messages I could find, and I title them Real Talk. So I figured I would start a new segment. I'm going to post it on Facebook. If you're watching this on YouTube, follow my Facebook. It's Anomaly. The O is a 0, so it's AN0MALY. Follow me on Facebook. It's streaming live to Facebook now. And I wanted to have a rare talk about the internet. While people are coming in, I just want to say I get inspiration in spurts. So the last couple of days I've been able to make a lot of content. I'm going to ride that wave, and I want to talk about the internet on multiple layers. So first off, I want to say with internet advertising, recently it was in Congress or Senate, I'm not really sure. They were passing something to let our advertisers use our data and information. And the reason why I don't even care if it's Congress or Senate, because is this reason. They've had our data for a long time. It doesn't matter if it's a law or not. They've been sharing our personal information and data, and I'm not paranoid about it. I don't care about it. It is what it is at this point, but there's two reasons why they get away with that. One is, who knows what we even sign in the term and conditions? It's a joke between people when it's in Apple terms and conditions or Google anything. Nobody reads the terms or conditions anymore. That's like signing a record contract, not reading the terms and conditions. That's like buying a house or going somewhere, signing a contract and not reading the terms and conditions. Who knows what we even signed away at this point? Let's be honest. Nobody knows. And I'm not saying I took the higher path. I don't read those either. They're too long, and I want to use Google. I've actually read one time that Google was like, hey, do you want to share your Google info with Facebook? And I just clicked it real quick, and I was like, wait, what did that just say? So we've signed away all that stuff, whether it's legal or not. Either one, we signed it away, and two, they're doing it anyway. Why I'm not paranoid to this point is they want to make advertising money. That's why internet people do it, like Google and Facebook. The ads are so targeted. If you've noticed on Facebook or on Twitter, just to let you know, you're not going crazy. It's not just you. It is them watching your every move to a certain extent and advertising to you that information. They're like, do you like soccer, rap, basketball, tennis, and Hawaii? And you're like, how the heck did you just know that? I just talked about that 5 minutes ago. It's because they're all interworking. And I think these leaks, the Vault 7 WikiLeaks, have all of the internet companies scrambling because I think they've been covering this up for a long time. I forgive them, to be honest. I think it will come to light and it'll work its way out, but I've never had a problem with the intelligence communities. I've never had a problem with Facebook or Google, So they've been good to me thus far. The internet's crazy. I would say don't be paranoid or hateful. Just understand that that's definitely happening. They're passing laws about it now, but I want that to segue to my next point, which is we have to really be careful with the internet because they're also going for trying to close it up. It's really all that we have is the people. We have the internet. The news, they control. The radio, they control. The TV, they control. Internet is the only thing that brought us to this election and gave us an exposure of truth. If not, it would just have been a normal election where it was two people that no one cared about and voted for one and they were the same type of person. So we have to really look for that. I've read some good articles recently that was saying that a lot of the Russiagate propaganda that they believed that was the starting to closing off certain segments of the internet. You see it with Breitbart and InfoWars. You see it with a lot of radio personalities. I've not been bothered yet, but they really don't want an alternate viewpoint. They want one straight message. So we really have to be careful when it comes to the internet. It's all love, but pay attention to if they start trying to close down people and platforms, and if they slowly try to weed away the internet, that's not a good sign. Please, regardless of who you support politically, I don't care at this point, but please pay attention to the internet. Just because you support Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, shutting down parts of the internet or giving too much control of the internet away where we don't have freedom of speech on the internet, it's not going to help you regardless of who you like or whatnot. Let's put politics aside. Let's pay attention to the internet. I also heard recently about the internet. I'm going to just drop all the facts I can about the internet, why it's cool, and things going on that might be rare talk to fit the message. Well, Julian Assange recently gave an interview where he explained that the CIA made a bunch of cyber weapons and then lost all of them. And he was trying to explain it to the interviewer, because in modern society, no one really cares. Like the Vault 7 leaks were huge, but nobody cares. Not that many people talk about it. I won't say nobody, but not as many people as probably should be talking about it. But it's not people's fault. I think there's so much information coming at us. It's hard to talk about everything and care about everything. So naturally, people are going to not talk about certain things. There's so much going on. But it's a really big deal. And he said that they lost a bunch of digital weapons, and he was like trying to compare it to, imagine if one of the presidents lost all the nuclear weapons, just lost them all, like gave them all to another country. Imagine if that happened. That would be breaking news. But this happened, that they lost their cyber arsenal and nobody cares about it. So that's something about the internet that I think is interesting as well. But for sure with the advertising, I just wanted to say that I've been noticing for a few years, absolutely, that someone would mention something that I'd never even thought about before. I've never typed it. I've never messaged it to a friend. I've never emailed it. Someone would say it in the room, and I would go to YouTube a couple hours later, type on the computer, watch a video, and in the music video would be an ad for that alcohol that someone just told me. It was like a honey flavored alcohol from a brand I'd never even thought about. And I got that ad later that day, and I had never even talked about it, or well, I talked about it, but I never typed it. So I think this has been going on for a while, regardless what they're trying to push through the Senate and parts of politics. You know, this is going on. And my thing is, to people who say it's not legal, maybe it is legal. How do we really know it's not legal? Because I guarantee you that nobody I know knows what we sign when we sign the terms and conditions. So I think all of this advertising that they're doing and all of this, you know, tracking for advertising is absolutely, we probably signed off on one way or another. And if not, it's getting pushed. They're aggressively pushing it through politics right now, because they definitely want to control the internet, I believe. And I think the problem across the board is human greed. I think that's really it in politics and everything. Like, they just want more and more and more and more and more. But definitely think about the internet. While it's a little weird, overwhelming, it might need to be changed at certain points. Don't let them start censoring people. And please, I've been very vocal about this, don't let them cut off platforms and news sources that are independent and alternative, because if you listen to them, while you might not agree with every word they say, they're very, 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 very important. And that's the only reason that we're able to live this incredible life, is because, you know, we have a lot of intercommunication, and it's really a big corruption stopper in a way. It's been a lifesaver for the people. So that's just a few. If you guys like this, let me know in the comments. I'm going to put it on YouTube too. And while I have inspiration, I just wanted to maybe hit a few rare talks like I do with just rare talks during the day with words and messages that I appreciate. I appreciate you guys for joining. Have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Enjoy your family, your friends, whatever you got to do. Thank you for joining me here. And I want to say I'm about to move soon, so I'm going to have a different backdrop. I've been subleasing this apartment, and because of the gracious donations of you guys, I was able to get a little more space than I probably wouldn't have gotten if I had not been making videos so much. And also YouTube starting to pay a little bit, so I'm able to get space for the first time, and I'm excited. I'm going to try to get some better lighting. Any extra money I have, I'm going to use it towards the movement and try to level up in all sense. I got a lot of exciting opportunities. I've been working hard on a lot of different angles my whole life, and you guys have made all of the difference. So as always, I want to genuinely appreciate you guys, because every share, like, comment is truly incredible. Like, there's people paying millions of dollars. They got teams of hundreds of people sitting in desks, and they don't even have that type of engagement, and it's all genuine, and a lot of it's very important discussion. When I make a video, of course, you know what I say is vital and whatnot is cool, but also the discussions that you guys have in the comment section, it makes all the difference, because that's where some people will listen to you guys in the comment section more than they even listen to me and have conversations with you. So I think the fact that we're even able to have these conversations is positive. It might be a little uncomfortable. It might be a little, you know, strange at times, but I think it's good dialogue. And remember, try to be as kind as possible. I know we all flip out a little bit, but when somebody argues with something that I say or something that you say, I really believe that to get the message across, you got to really be nice to people as nice as you can, and really level with them, because they're good people too. They just might not have seen the information, or this might have been the first video of mine they watched, and they're not used to that information. So make sure you be kind. I can't police all of the comments, but sometimes I see people losing it, and it's not just people who follow me. I mean, it gets weird sometimes in the comment section, but for the most part, I think we have one of the most intelligent fan bases on the internet, and I think you guys have a lot of really cool discussions that's intelligent and free thinking as well. So thank you guys across the board. I'm gonna keep coming live. I got one of my favorite concepts I got coming out for you guys soon, and have a good weekend. Enjoy yourself.